Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Triple H has majorly stayed away from WWE TV since the start of the year. However, the company's chief content officer could be forced to make a return next week, following what transpired on Raw tonight. This week's edition of the Red Brand saw the Women's World Championship contract signing between Io Sky and Bianca Belair. While the signing was overseen by Adam Pearce, he couldn't get Rhea Ripley under control as she came out to attack both women. Mami then signed the contract instead, insisting that she was now a part of the title match at WrestleMania 41. This could lead to Triple H making his return to WWE TV to punish Rhea Ripley for her actions. Hunter could suspend the former Women's World Champion indefinitely, setting up the storyline of her return down the line. Since Rhea refused to listen to Adam Pearce, it could be the perfect time for the WWE CTO to return and restore order. Triple H took over the reins of the WWE Creative Department in July 2022 after Vince McMahon had to step down from the position amid allegations of sexual misconduct. The Game has since performed an excellent job filling the shoes of his father-in-law and has led the company to never-before heights. Several reports have indicated that the talents have also been much happier under Hunter's leadership. Rhea Ripley, who is one of the most strongly booked stars, commented on what she feels is different in the company under the new regime. Triple H has booked Rhea Ripley pretty strongly in the last couple of years. However, Mami lost the Women's World Championship in a shocking title change on an episode of WWE Raw a couple of weeks back. She could, however, reclaim the title at WrestleMania 41 if she manages to get added to the match between Bianca Belair and Io Sky. Vivek is a part of the combat sports division at Sportskeeda Wrestling. An engineering graduate, he joined the division 3 years ago because of his passion for pro wrestling. A fan since childhood, Vivek recalls the first show he watched was WrestleMania 21, where John Cena won the WWE Championship. Despite being a part of the WWE team, Vivek's favorite wrestlers are Adam Heyman Page and Darby Allin from AEW. Heyman's storyline with Kenny Omega and The Elite was one of the reasons he started watching AEW, and he feels the star's rise to the top resonates with many. Darby's unparalleled passion for the business makes him his second favorite. He strictly adheres to Sportskeeda's ethical standards and conducts thorough research before writing on any topic. Apart from working for Sportskeeda, Vivek is also a finance student. He loves to follow the stock and crypto world, studying the market in his free time. WWE has always thrived on unpredictability. Just when you think you've seen it all, a moment comes along that sends shockwaves through the WWE universe. Now, rumors are swirling that none other than Triple H, The Game, WWE's chief content officer and backstage power broker, is set to make a dramatic return to Monday Night Raw next week. His mission? According to insiders, it's not just to lay down the law, but to potentially suspend a major WWE superstar indefinitely in what could be one of the most shocking disciplinary moves in recent memory. But who could be the target of this punishment, and what events have led Triple H to take such drastic action? Over the past several weeks, tension on Raw has been boiling just beneath the surface. From unsanctioned attacks backstage to in-ring chaos that has left referees and producers scrambling, something or someone has been disrupting the natural order. According to reports, one particular superstar has crossed multiple boundaries. While WWE hasn't confirmed a name, fan speculation has pointed fingers at several high-profile talents who have been walking a dangerous line. CM Punk, whose real-life tensions and outspoken nature are legendary. While his return was initially hailed as a massive coup for WWE, recent cryptic promos and confrontations have hinted at friction with management. Drew McIntyre, who has been portraying a ruthless, no-nonsense heel lately, targeting both babyfaces and authority figures alike. Dominic Mysterio, whose antics with the Judgment Day have reached a boiling point, with Dom recently putting his hands on a WWE official, an act that rarely goes unpunished. Jey Uso, still trying to define his identity on Raw, but not without a few rebellious moments and questionable backstage decisions. While all of these names bring intrigue, the inside buzz suggests that the intended recipient of Triple H's wrath is someone fans wouldn't expect: Seth "Freakin' Rollins." Seth Rollins has long been the face of Monday Night Raw, the visionary, the architect, the workhorse. But in recent weeks, subtle changes have been noticeable. His frustration has been mounting ever since losing the World Heavyweight Championship. Although he's put on classic matches, there's been a growing bitterness in his promos, subtle jabs at WWE management, calling out favoritism, and even refusing to attend post-show media obligations, something WWE takes very seriously. One particularly eyebrow-raising moment came when Rollins appeared to go off-script during a live promo, taking shots at the corporate suits who don't understand the grind. The camera cut away, but fans caught the moment on social media, and it's been viral ever since. Add to that an unconfirmed report that Rollins walked out of a creative meeting last week and left the arena early, and you have the perfect storm. WWE has never taken kindly to perceived insubordination, no matter how big the star. Could this be the reason Triple H is stepping in? Triple H hasn't made an on-screen appearance in months, choosing to stay behind the scenes as WWE enters a new era of storytelling and creative freedom. However, when the game appears in the ring, you know it's serious business. The teased return has already been heavily promoted with a cryptic teaser posted on WWE's social media. The teaser alone has set fans ablaze with theories, memes, and excitement. WWE officials have been tight-lipped, but what we do know is that Triple H will be opening the show, never a good sign for someone in the locker room. What makes this even more dramatic is that this won't be a standard authority segment. Sources indicate Triple H will have legal documents in hand, signaling a formal and possibly indefinite suspension. The fact that this is being done in the public eye only adds to the gravity of the situation. In WWE parlance, the term indefinite suspension can mean a lot of things. Sometimes it's a storyline way to write a superstar off TV for a while, to heal from injury, recharge, or repackage. Other times, it signals genuine backstage conflict. If this is storyline-driven, it could be part of a larger narrative arc leading into SummerSlam or even WrestleMania 41. For example, Triple H suspending Rollins could kick off a war between the Authority and the new generation of stars who want more creative control, a modern-day power struggle that mimics the real-life tension between talent and corporate structure. However, if there's any real heat behind the scenes, this could also be a warning shot to the entire locker room. WWE has been tightening its ship as it navigates post-Endeavor merger waters, and discipline from the top may be part of reinforcing the brand's image under new ownership. In either case, a public suspension from Triple H is not just punishment, it's a power move. Fan reactions, division, debate, and drama. On Reddit and Twitter X, some argue this is all part of a masterful slow-burn storyline. This has Triple H long-term booking written all over it. No way he suspends Rollins without a twist, one user posted. Seth's been getting way too bold. If this is how they reel him in, I'm here for it, wrote another. Either way, the anticipation for Raw next week is through the roof. The arena is sold out, and WWE's YouTube teaser has already racked up millions of views in less than 24 hours. Whether it's Seth, Punk, or another shot candidate, the WWE universe is bracing for impact. Triple H stepping back into the spotlight has always meant one thing: a seismic shift is coming. If he does in fact suspend a top-tier superstar indefinitely, it will redefine the current power dynamic on Raw. Whether it's real punishment, brilliant storytelling, or a mix of both, this moment is destined to set the tone for the rest of 2025.